some Watch Dogs for this stream. My girl actually recommended that I stream this since I just got the game recently, and since it's still pretty relatively new, and a lot of people are curious about whether or not this is worth getting or not, I figured she said I should stream it, so if anybody was interested, they can at least see some of the gameplay for it. So I'm primarily streaming this for my girl and for my friends, but anyone else who's interested, more than welcome to check out the stream and see if this is something that you'd enjoy. So I haven't really done too much of the story yet. I kind of wanted to see just what you're capable of doing right as soon as you're done with the intro. From my understanding, each of the characters that are available to you from the very get-go are different for everybody. So no two people are going to have the exact same roster of people available to pick from, but you have to pick one of the options that they give you, and once you get that character and then get initiated into DedSec in your first safe house, then right from the get-go you can just start recruiting. I've been doing recruitment missions and some just side activities just to see kind of what's available. I haven't even really touched any of the main story missions yet. I've just been primarily working on recruiting just to see kind of some of the basic mechanics of recruiting, what's available. Yeah, it's so far I've really enjoyed it.
I'm seeing a lot of shady characters in that location. Overhear anything useful?
Plenty of loose-lipped idiots well into their cups.
Nice work, but we need your talents elsewhere.
Yeah, so one of the things that my girl really wanted me to recruit was an old woman just to see how this works. She's not very mobile, she can't really do a lot. And if you do some parkour action, she's a little bit slow. So you might not want to get in a chase with her. You might want to just stick to hacking from the shadows and using Spiderbot. That's what I do primarily anyway. That's what I did in the first game. What I really loved was just simply being able to you don't even have to enter a compound. You can literally just hack using the cameras, using hacking abilities available to you. I keep wanting to drive on the right side of the road, but you can't do that here. Now the only sucky thing about the motorcycle is it doesn't have auto drive. Auto drive is one of the coolest things in the game, in my opinion. But yeah, you can just look around, see. Honestly, the thing that I did when I first started playing was I just picked the characters I like the look of, because you'll notice a lot of the characters end up looking the same. So I picked her because she was one of the more unique looking older ladies. Got this guy. Him I just recruited recently. I thought he had a cool look, so I recruited him. He's just got a lot of cool things. It's actually really cool if you pick a character that has a banjo or a guitar. You can literally just pull out the guitar or the banjo and start playing it on the street, and people throw change to you, and it's in the form of ETO, so it's not like a lot of, like, it's not like dollar bills and coins. It's the currency that they have, but still it's kind of cool that you can do that. So I wanted to check out the cosmetics and everything. I bought the night bundle because I thought that the armor and everything looked pretty cool, but trying not to change up the unique look of the characters too much. First thing I recommend that you won't do as soon as you start playing the game is go for a construction worker that has a cargo drone. Cargo drone really is awesome. It enables you to get access to high places, especially if you're looking for those tech points in certain areas that are hard to reach. The cargo drone just enables you to just swoop right in, and be able to access some of those harder to reach areas, even in compounds or the hideouts, whatever, the Albion controlled areas that are restricted. The tech points can be a little hard to reach. So going for someone that has a cargo drone, you can just kind of go in flying and throw down a spider drone out on the rooftop, and you can get tech points really quick that way. I can demonstrate that actually, since I'm already talking about it. And yes, I would say the spider bot is one of the best things you could get first. The cloaking device is awesome, but the cooldown and the time you have to wait for it to recharge is really long wait, and I don't like waiting that long. It's not as useful as the spider bot, in my opinion. And there's two different kinds of spider bots you can choose from too, so I got them both because they both have unique abilities, and both of them are really, really cool. And again, you don't even have to really enter the restricted areas yourself. You can have your spider bot do everything for you. Alright, so another thing I'd recommend you get as soon as you have the ability or the tech points to get it is, or not the tech points, what am I saying? One of the things you can get from the store that I highly, highly recommend is you go to the boosters, and then you go to the collectibles map. It shows you tech points on the map, and it shows you masks and ETO safes, which is all really cool, but the tech points is really what I wanted to go for first, because I'm really into all the different upgrades you can get with the tech points, and you can get a lot of cool stuff really quickly. So as you can see on the map, the tech points are these green diamond shape icons, and the red areas are restricted access. So let's just fly over to one, and I'll show you what you can do with the cargo drone and the spider bot combo. I haven't done this one, so I don't know if it's going to work 100%, but at least in case it is like a lot of the other ones I've gotten, this combo works out really well. Okay, so looks like it's not that high up. It's definitely not on a rooftop, but this still puts me out of harm's way in case they were to start looking for me. Okay, I take it back. It does look like it's on some kind of rooftop. So what you do is you literally can just come right over here. Alright, now I might be a little too high up for this, but I'll try it, right? So I'm gonna throw my spider bot down onto the rooftop. I'm gonna hack it, jump up, and you can collect tech points with the spider bot. You can't do it remotely. You have to be physically near the tech points in order to collect them. But because the spider bot is physically here, it can pick it up for you. So just back out, hold R1 to recall the drone, and move on. And then you can just go to another area that has tech points. This isn't always the case, but I've noticed it a lot, is rooftops. I've noticed this a lot, that rooftops are, sorry, I'm not too sure what happened with my stream there, it kind of cut out for a second. Rooftops are usually like harder to reach if you're not flying already, and usually takes a little bit longer to get to, or it just so happens that, you know, that's the way of hiding things, is putting it up high. So if you're already up high, it's not that hard to get to. Now this one is indoors, so I'm not going to be able to just throw my spider bot down to collect. I kind of have to look around for access points and kind of just play this one by ear. I can tell that it is inside the building, so again, I just have to look for an access point. Alright, so in this situation, okay, opening, closing. See how she just put her mask on right there? That means that she's in an area that she can be detected. So I fly up a little higher, she takes it off, so I'm kind of out of the radius. So it's a little harder for them to detect. Now, the only way they're really going to be able to detect me is if they have drones themselves that are out looking for me. So I'm going to use the spider infiltrator. I'm going to throw it a little higher. There we go. Alright, so just got to play this one a little bit more tactfully. Okay. Shock, and then okay. Alright. Again, just kind of have to look around for the access points. Alright. Just gotta play this carefully. But again, doesn't really matter if your spider bot gets destroyed because they'll look around for the operator, but I'm not technically in their compound, so they won't be able to find me. They won't be able to tell where I'm at, so they'll eventually lose interest, and you just got another spider bot. So, and right there, just pick up, back out, recall spider drone, and move on. I had to take out one enemy, and my character was out of the danger zone. So, really easy to pick up tech points this way, and you just keep doing this over and over and over again. Some of the tech points, as you can see, are not in a dangerous area. Like this one is kind of out in just a random location. A lot of these ones require puzzles or kind of hidden vents just to be able to find the access points. So some of them are a little bit more tricky than others, but the majority of them don't take very long to get, especially if you're using spider bots and the drone. Once you've collected a good amount of tech, you see I have 55 tech at the top right now, you can start investing it into things. I invested first into the pistol because that's your starting weapon. I wanted to get it so that I could have a bigger magazine, but I really wanted the silencer so I could, if I did get in a combat situation, I wouldn't be alerting the whole base to my presence. So it doesn't add like a suppressor on the front or anything, it just has like a built-in suppressor. So when I first had the weapon out, I was like, oh, this doesn't look like it has anything extra on it. It doesn't look like it's suppressed or silenced, so where's this, how do I equip the silencer? Well, it's built in, so you don't need to worry about that. I think the suppressed pistol actually does have a suppressor in the front, or a silencer in the front, but for this one it doesn't actually have that, so you don't need to worry about equipping it. It's just already equipped with it. The next thing I got was the spider bot, and I did get all the upgrades just because the double jump and the sprint do make it stand out. The cloak, again, has a long recharge time, but if you get detected early, or you're trying to sneak up on someone and there's a turret in your way, having that cloak just in an emergency situation to bypass something is really useful. And that's something the other spider bot doesn't have. I did eventually get the combat spider bot, just because I wanted to test it out, and it is really fun to use, but the turret does make noise. It's not silenced, so you will draw a lot of attention to yourself. But using stuff like disruption hacks or gun jamming are useful in those situations because you can hack directly from the spider bot. So just quickly hacking them so that you can get a clear shot on them, and then getting out of cover and then firing is really good. Shroud is also very useful if you're trying to be stealthy. That's one of the other things I got, but I didn't get that right away. The next thing I really wanted to get was the Deep Profiler. If you fail a mission like I did, I was trying to get, where is he? I was trying to get this guy on my team, but he already didn't like DedSec very much. No, actually, I take it back. I didn't have to do anything special for him initially. I just started a mission to try to get him recruited, and I failed his mission, so he didn't like DedSec because I didn't do his request. So I was like, well, now I might never be able to get him again. Well, technically you can. You just need to have the Deep Profiler. So the Deep Profiler does, let me see if I can pull up a different character that doesn't like DedSec. Like in my potential recruits, all these people don't like DedSec. So you can't just start a mission for them. You have to go into the Deep Profiler in order to do a favor for them. So for this guy, for instance, recruitment leads. What you do is you just go to one of these two and investigate, and it'll show you on the map where you need to go. So if I were to do this one, for example, identified an Albion war criminal, I'd have to go investigate this lead, and it has a time frame. When you get there, you can actually just wait for that time frame to be available, and then you can just do the investigation. Once you complete whatever task is over there, then it'll lower their dislike of DedSec, so you can actually do a recruitment mission for them. So if you want to get something like an Albion guard, or someone that's really just doesn't like DedSec, I've seen characters, because I've knocked them unconscious or accidentally hurt them or something, that they're you can get multiple dislikes, like multiple thumbs down. So you have to do a lot of different little things to try to get their approval up. Suddenly they don't like then their dislike of DedSec goes away, and then you can do a recruitment mission for them. A lot of characters, right off the bat, they just simply don't like DedSec. So you kind of have to get the Deep Profiler in order to get them to not dislike DedSec anymore. So the Deep Profiler is very important for getting those characters that have the abilities you want, or just seem like a character, oh, I really want them on my team. Well, gonna need the Deep Profiler in order to get the people on your team that don't like DedSec. So that's a big one to get. The Deep Profiler is definitely worth it. The next thing that I've invested a ton of points into is the drones that come after you. These drones are nasty. You can't just take them out really easily. You can't stealth them, take them out like you can with other enemies. They can do a ton of damage, and they take a lot of bullets to be able to take down. Some of them more than others. These guys are easy. Chase drones are simple, so it doesn't require that many points in order to fully upgrade the hacks. But something like this, the terrorist drone, this took like 40, 45, and like 65 or something like that, just to get all the different, the first initial be able to disable, then to be able to hack, and then the last one to be able to make them betray their own teammates. So I invested a ton of tech points into these, and it's definitely worth it. You at least want to be able to disable them, but and then of course being able to hijack them, you can control them yourself, so you can manually make them attack. But if you are in the middle of being attacked by multiple enemies at once and you don't have time to hack because you're being attacked, you can just simply hack them with the last upgrade so that they fight for you instead of against you, and you can just keep on fighting. So you have temporary allies. So that is definitely upgrades that are worth getting. I put a lot of points into that. I'm kind of waiting to use those 55 points until I come across something else. I don't really care too much about the electroshock trap or the missile drone. I don't know. Maybe that'll be something I can try out later. But each of these 6 tech take up your tech slot, your gadget slot. So you can only have one at a time anyway. So you kind of want to be able to stick with one that you really like. AR Cloak is nice, but again, the cooldown I just did not like very much. This is definitely something I'd invest into. I just went for the stuff that has hacks right off the bat. Anything with hacks is really good because you can just do it on the fly. Disrupt hack, you can do that on the fly. Attract hack, so you can draw enemies to a trap you've made. Really good stuff. And this will probably be the next thing I invest my points into because it's an automatic weapon. But enough talking. I'll get back into the gameplay. Let's see. Since I haven't done any of the story, practically, I'm gonna do a story mission right now. So let's set my waypoint to, actually we'll just select main missions. I take it back, I think I did do one thing on the side missions, the Bare Knuckle League. That's just more of a side activity though, it's not something that's integral to the story. But complete all Bare Knuckle arenas. It's worth it to get recruits that are good at melee, but I don't really play that way as much, so I don't really care too much about that. I'm more stealth oriented or hacking oriented, or I think what they call it is remote oriented. But anyway, so the mission we're going to do is we're going to acquire Albion operation data and disrupt Albion propaganda. So let's look on the map. So we got two main things. So I'm going to set my waypoint for that one. I don't need this operator as much, so I'm going to swap her out for someone else. Just to be, actually I haven't really used this guy at all. So I'm going to edit him real quick. We're going to stick with a stealth infiltrator spider bot. Again, I don't really care too much about the AR Cloak. He has light step, which is improved stealth anyway, so if I need to go in, I don't have to worry too much. And then of course he has the suppressed pistol. I haven't unlocked the fully automatic rifle yet, so, or submachine gun I should say. But yeah, you just switch to the operative. And it just takes a little bit of loading time. I have to say though, I played the first Watch Dogs, I loved it. In this game, I mean, just look at the rain falling on the pavement. I mean, the graphics are nice, and this is just PS4. I'm sure the PS5 graphics will be even better than this. And if you buy this game on PS4, and there's my operative right there, she's walking away. If you buy it on PS4, then you can automatically get the upgrade to PS5, I think for free. So, definitely worth it. Am I barefoot? Why am I barefoot? What the heck? Where am... Alright, let's see if I can find a clothing store or something nearby. That's terrible. Why am I barefoot? Alright, let's try this. Running barefoot in the rain. I do not understand that. I don't want to walk in barefoot. Anyway, you just press X.
Auto drive now enabled.
This is actually a really cool detail. If you look, okay, so I'm manually in control right now. My hands are on the wheel. You drive and you see him turning the wheel. And if you turn auto drive on, he's no longer touching the wheel. He's just allowing the car to drive itself, and he's just playing on his phone. The attention to detail in this game is awesome. I have noticed auto drive is a little clunky with some of the vehicles. They seem a little choppy, but for the most part, auto drive works great. It doesn't work with scooters or mopeds or motorcycles, but it even works with some of the heavier vehicles too, like big ATVs. It's not as fast doing it this way, but it is convenient.
Auto drive now disabled.
Okay. I like how the music still plays. Anyway, let's go in the shop. I do miss being able to go into shops like you could in the first one. Alright, so we're gonna go with wardrobe. Shoes, we're gonna go with default. I don't know why. Alright, so this is default look. I don't know what happened to his shoes. That's weird. But I did switch his mask. I did like this one. Let's see. This one is kind of cool. I do like this one. Yeah, I'll go with that one for now. Okay, there we go.
What an odd thing to do.
Yeah, now I'm not barefoot. Alright, let's go back to doing this mission right here. Again, gotta drive on the left side of the road. I keep forgetting.
Auto drive now enabled.
And then while you're auto driving, you can actually pull out your profile there too. That person doesn't like DedSec. This person, again, does not like DedSec. That person doesn't have a dislike, so you can automatically start the recruitment mission for them if you really wanted to. And you can switch missions on the fly, which is really nice. And I apologize, I'm not sure what's going on with my internet, but or maybe it's my PS4, but it keeps cutting in and out. So I apologize if that's disrupting the quality of this stream. Not sure what's going on with that. Alright, so in this situation,
Auto drive now disabled.
just gonna get past all this traffic. Woo! I love the effects. Water actually plays a factor in your traction. Oh, I missed the point. Alright. So, I can go as far as... Alright. This is part of the main story. So it assumes I've never been in a restricted area before, but we'll play along. Restricted areas are dangerous. They are marked on the minimap as red. Trespassers will be attacked on sight. Press R3 to scan the area and reveal scouting opportunities to hijack cameras, drones, and use traps. Use stealth to avoid combat. Use left analog stick to crouch. Captains will call for reinforcements if they detect you. Eliminate them before they do.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Bruv, this is bollocks. With Albion in control of the courts, there's like no way for anyone to have a fair trial anymore.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
I like how he wipes the rain off his face. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Actually, I'm not gonna throw anything in just yet. I will use the scan function to look for a camera. I'm gonna hijack the camera. Now, I'm gonna kind of check out how many enemies are in the vicinity right now. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to attract.
Did you catch that?
There, so caught someone's attention. I'm going to set the trap. Non-lethal takedown. Unfortunately, as soon as someone notices, it will draw attention. I'm going to try to do the same thing over here. I'm going to arm it. Yeah, I drew some attention.
Right, fan out and find the target.
Now, I'm not technically in the restricted area, so they shouldn't attack me since I'm not technically trespassing. This is all part of the remote gameplay. Oh, there we go. Non-lethal explosive, set the trap for it.
Don't see anyone.
Alright. What are you doing in the fountain? Alright, so that attract didn't work as well. I'm gonna try again.
Nothing here.
Alright, well the trap is still set. I just gotta avoid going near that with my spider bot. I don't know if it'll actually set it off or not, but... And that did not work as well as I would have liked. Alright. See, that's too far away. Alright, so since they're not hunting for me as much, maybe this will work. Come on. Get a little closer. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on, check it out. In the shock zone. Perfect. Alright. I should clear the way for my spider drone to be able to go in without too many issues, so. I can tell by the minimap that I'm supposed to go up one level. Oh, see, I guess got detected there. So I'm gonna turn on my cloak, get around him, do a quick takedown. See, normally wouldn't have to resort to using my cloak, but he detected me pretty quick. I didn't see him in time, so use in an emergency situation is really good. Now this is locked, but we can check out to see where the unlock is. Down there. You can do a ton with the spider bot. And if you, as long as you keep your spider bot from dying, it's there, you don't have to worry about the cooldown. If your spider bot does die, just take time for it to recharge, but no, not much longer than you have to wait for your cloak to recharge, for instance. So I still think spider bot is definitely perfect. Now before I continue along this path, I do see tech points in the area on the mini-map, so I'm going to try to access those. Let's double check. It is in the vicinity. Okay. It's not letting me highlight it. Oh, it's actually, oop. Now, a situation like this, what you want to do is you can distract if they're looking right at you, and as long as they're distracted, they won't notice if you crawl up next to them. I'm using the shroud ability. Alright. Data file, I'll read that later. Alright, so the checkpoints are right in there. So I'm gonna assume for a second that there's a vent I need to find. Alright, so I'm gonna back out real quick. Recall the spider bot, and then that just oops. Let me pull out my weapon, freak people out. I'm gonna assume there's a vent around here somewhere. Now there's no cooldown on summoning the spider bot because I just recalled it and then sent it out again and it didn't die. So again, no cooldown. I've also noticed you can switch spider bots on the fly, and that there's no cooldown if you switch to a different spider bot if your other spider bot dies. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's over there somewhere. Arm trap. Oop. Oh, no! Okay, we'll figure that out. There we go. Nice. Found it. No vent. Now, again, if I was on top of my cargo drone, I would have been able to spot that really quickly, throw it on a spider bot, and bam! Checkpoints. Without even needing to enter the compound or take anyone out. Just gotta look for those kind of opportunities. Now back to the main story. I like the spider bot speed too, you can just sprint with it. The other spider bot doesn't have the ability to sprint, so definitely good spider bot to go for. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna interact. Alright. Defiance increased. I'm not sure what that is. I think if you get certain areas into the defiant state.
Bags, talk to me.
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the shit?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards. Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
That was dumb on my part. Oh, is this person dead?
That's obviously not normal. Find who's doing this.
Alright, so I'm gonna take your car. I'm so sorry.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Received. Stand by for further developments.
Didn't mean to hurt those people, by the way. I was just simply trying to get the car to stop. Alright, so when you're being chased, this isn't as fluid as the first one felt, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just not very good at it yet, but you can't, like, cause intersections to, like, get cluttered up.
All units disengage.
And if you go through checkpoints, then you draw a lot of attention to yourself. And these checkpoints are marked by blue, but they're yellow if you're being chased. And they'll know exactly where you are if you go through these checkpoints. So I'm just not very good at chases, I guess. I'm still learning it, the basics of that. I have a really hard time losing them for the most part. I almost got caught. I don't know if you could tell, but I almost got caught when I was playing this list. Okay. Okay. Let's see. checkpoints right there. Let's see how good my arm is. Can I throw it all the way up there? Nope. But if I had the cargo drone, wouldn't be a problem. I have to find a different way to make this work. Here we go. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I might need the cargo drone. I can always come back and do that later, I guess. But it can't hurt to try, right? Alright, not working. Pick that up. Be nice if I just saw a cargo drone just flying through the air. You can find all kinds of drones flying through there. Like, this is a chase drone I could use. Sorry. Chase drone. Looking at birds going, oh, what kind of drone is that? Oh, drop cargo on this one. You can get some free money real quick. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably just have to come back. See, this is why the engineer is so good, is you don't have to worry about that. You can just, I wouldn't be having to try to find these. Oh, that did not work out well at all. Alright, let's just do the mission. I'm tired of this.
Keep out of this.
The construction worker has a cargo drone of her own she can just summon, which is awesome. You can fast travel here. Now this is something I've never seen before. Where can you fast travel to? Others, interesting. Okay. So you can use the transit system to get around. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, you can siphon. Oh shit! I don't want to hurt you guys. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. So they're not after me. That's good. Filmmaker. Alright. See, if you take a look at them now, see how they have 2 thumbs down? I'd have to do 2 different favors for them because they dislike DedSec even more because a member of DedSec knocked them out. You'll notice that a lot, is sometimes they might dislike you even more because of something that you did. Or maybe you hurt one of their family members, you know? Interesting. I don't know why. Okay, so I need to get up there. Okay.
I'm allowing this Albion shit. They're all over the walls and the screens. They the boss, and they want us to know it.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
Alright, cool, I'm all over it.
Alright.
Fucking pagan.
If you hijacked that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
Oh, well now I found my way to get my tech points. Okay. I like how much control you have over this. In comparison to the first Watch Dogs, it's a decent amount of control. Okay. Oh, if I just stuck with the mission, I would have found this easier. And tech points are always a good thing. So you can get permanent upgrades, and yes, all the upgrades do apply to all characters. So you don't have to get tech upgrades for each and every character. It's applicable to everybody. So tech points are definitely worth it. Alright, so I was supposed to climb up this pipe, then what though? Oh, of course, duh. It's like someone has a nice little setup over here. Okay. Replace Albion propaganda to increase DedSec's reputation in this borough. Alright. Defiance increased in Camden, so if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
Now what?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Submitted these right now.
The parkour in this game is really cool. That hasn't really changed from the other Watch Dogs games. If anything, it's slightly improved with the jumping mechanics. You can jump gaps. Couldn't really do that as easily. Okay. Alright. I like how no one's even driving this taxi. Come on.
Auto drive now enabled.
There's a good amount of music selection in the game too. But it's more like radio stations, kind of like GTA Online or GTA The Story. You can just choose your station and listen to whatever music comes on next. Same thing. There's radio stations that play different styles of music.
You have reached your destination.
Okay. Looks like there's some tech points up around here somewhere. Huh, looks like I'm too close to it to be able to... Okay. It doesn't matter, we'll figure it out. Or we can always come back to it later if we have to. Alright.
Heard you need some help. What's up?
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion? Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
That's how it's got to be. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, Albion gonna get bigger and badder, and then it's too late. So what's up?
Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
You bet your ass.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
We got us a plan then.
Alright. This place looks like a dump. Massive dump. It's gross. Okay, so... let's see, where is the tech points around here before I leave? Alright, so it looks like it's kind of nestled in there pretty good. Alright. Let's take a look, see if we can't disable. Alright. Definitely marked. Very interesting. I should get his attention, or her attention. She'll see the door open. I don't see the security overrides to turn off the cameras, or turn off the scanners. So maybe this isn't the right entrance to use. I mean, I could, but it's riskier, and I don't want to draw that much attention to myself. I'll just wait right in line here. Living statue. I haven't actually seen one of these. Hide from pursuit using... That's actually really cool. Maybe I'll add this person to my recruits. I haven't seen too many living statues. Yeah, I'll come back for her another day. Before I do, does she dislike DedSec? Alright, so she doesn't dislike DedSec. So I could just start a recruitment mission for her right now if I really wanted to. What are you doing? You're just walking in there? You too? This person's like, screw it, I'm leaving. Alright, so we're gonna just throw that. Okay. Just,
What the?
let's see. Arm a trap here. I wonder if this would... Alright. Are you gonna actually go check it out? Nope. Notice someone's down. It's gonna put them on alert. It's not good. Tech points over there.
Spread out and find the bastard.
Okay. Alright, so this is gonna take a little maneuvering.
What's next? Quadrant clear.
Oh, I see. I injured their colleague, so they dislike me. And it tells you which operative did it too. Kirkley. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right over here.
We better check
Okay. Cloak. There we go. Do a quick takedown on him. Are you gonna just panic? Okay, go ahead and panic, that's fine. I can't take the risk of you seeing me though, so. Oh! Disrupt their comms. Gives me an opportunity to do a quick takedown. Okay. Shroud. Shroud. I could have also jammed their guns. Oop. Like this one right here. Having trouble? Oh, nope, maybe not. Alright, so now I have to wait for my spider drone to recharge, or just go into my team, edit, and we're just going to switch to the combat spider bot since I've already drawn a ton of attention to myself anyway. And this one is more combat oriented. You can't do takedowns or can't sprint or anything. You know what? Let's take out this. Interesting. I can't turn off. Oh wait, there it is. I was wondering where that was. There we go. Yeah. All right. I'll leave you alone. There we go. Turn off the doors.
Trail's gone cold. Let's regroup.
We'll shroud this person. You're distracted. They heard that since it's not silenced. Jam their weapon. There we go. You gotta be careful about overheating with this though. Are you calling for reinforcements?
I need reinforcements at my location.
Nope, I do not like that. Alright. Jam their weapon temporarily. There we go. Aim for the heads. Shroud. This person had a key, so we'll download the key. Oh, hi. Shroud you. You can unlock safes with this little guy. Collect the money inside. Nothing to unlock here, yeah. Alright. Let's go upstairs. There we go. I don't know what was going on with my aim there. That was terrible. Ah, here it is. Cool. can literally do everything just remotely. You do not have to go in and put yourself at danger at all, which is really good for people playing with permadeath. I'm not playing with permadeath on. Since it's my first playthrough, but the next playthrough I'm definitely going to turn up the difficulty and definitely going to turn on permadeath just so I can get the full experience. I'm playing on normal mode this time around, but who knows, maybe it'll be much more of a challenge than I think it will be. And that's right. Time to go to a different area. Alright, we're switching back to Infiltrator, Spider-Bot. So yeah, if you get tech points, you get access to a lot of stuff early game. You, before you even have to do any of the story missions.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid powered generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a power surge in that base and boom.
How the fuck do you know that shit? You said this place was close to the public.
It cost me a news drone. Okay, maybe 3, but it's worth it if this comes off, right?
Alright. So it doesn't look like I'll be able to do this one remotely. Looks like I'll have to go in for this one. So maybe I'll use the cloak this time around. The last thing you want is to be in hostile territory trying to control your spider bot.
That generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
The fuck do I do?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
This is kind of creepy. Use Betray on that one, so it'll attack other drones or attack enemies. Alright. It has a cooldown though. So if you go for operatives that have faster cooldowns for hacking, it technically is better. But I'll just hack it. Use this to see if I can't find anybody. Weird. There we go. What is this? It's a camera, okay. So yeah, taking all these drones offline. Oops.
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid powered generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
Alright, let's check that shit out. Yo, yeah man, look at this.
Cool, looks bloody complicated. Newsy's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
Nope. Get away from me. No, you don't. Betray. There we go.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
There should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Disable.
Here we go.
Oh my.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
Cool.
That was off the chain, mate. Knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks.
Thanks.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're chomping at the bit.
Fuck yeah. Welcome to the party, cuz.
Cool. So, I believe... Okay, yeah, here we go. Complete borough activities to increase DedSec support. Londoners and Defiant boroughs are more willing to join DedSec. Which would mean, like, you might see less people with dislikes towards DedSec, so it's easier to recruit them. So you won't have to use the deep profiler as much. But, the deep profiler still is worth it to get, especially if you're in an area, then you see someone you really want on your team. Remaining tech points will be revealed on the map when a borough becomes Defiant. Skilled recruits have abilities or weapons that are valuable to DedSec. When a borough becomes Defiant, a skilled recruit will be added to the team. That's always good. Alright, let's see what this person's capable of. And I think the max that you can have for each playthrough is 45 recruits. And so you can retire ones that you don't really want on your team anymore to make room for better recruits.
Oh, sick. Good to have you, blood. DedSec's gonna be unstoppable now. Wicked! Whatever London wants to throw at us, me ready. Fucking banger.
Alright, let's see what you've got. I like the bag in the back, that's pretty cool. Leather jacket, purple mohawk. Interesting
Well,
look.
fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So
Yeah,
now I
looks
spy
neat.
with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
What is it?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Okay. Let's see what she's got. She's got viral hacking, shock hack, key steal, and crypto skimmer. If only she had fast hack, she'd be like perfect. Like this person has fast hack and viral hack. But the key steal is really nice. Unlimited range, that's really good. Shock hack is also really good. So yeah, this is definitely a valuable member of the team. Let's see, I think we unlocked, yeah we did, we unlocked these guns because we got one Burrow Defiant. So I have been saving up my points for this thing. And perfect. This is also really good, so this will be the next gun that I want to get and fully upgrade and everything, but for the time being, MP9 is good. Especially since I'm going to need weapons mainly just for enemies anyway, since I can hack every drone out there. Betray. I haven't done any of those yet, but I think that is another way you can get some good money. Alright, so let's check this out real quick. The map. Camden Defiance, Skilled Operative, Tech Points. So you don't need the map. Once you get an area to be Defiant, then everything does become revealed to you automatically. But it's only going to be for this region. So if you want the tech points revealed for like this region over here, you would need to have this become Defiant too. So the map just kind of gives you early access to finding all the tech points without needing to make an area Defiant. And these will make this area. Ooh, a reward, you can get a spy from that. Ooh, that's nice. Drone Expert, really nice. Professional Hitman. Anarchist. Getaway Driver, that would be really nice to have. Football Hooligan. A Beekeeper, yes, that's definitely one you want. A Skilled Operative. Okay. Did you just insult my haircut? I can't say anything because I laughed as soon as I saw the haircut too, but still. Plumber. Ooh, a goblin? That's really nice. Shopaholic. Right. Typing. Oh, right, of course, what am I doing? Let's customize my team a bit. There we go. Alright, let's check out the skins. Yeah, I don't really care about the skins too much. Although that is a pretty cool shiny looking skin. So is that one. That's expensive. Oh my, I'm gonna have to get a lot more money. Whatever. I'll save up for it. Let's edit a few more of these so I don't forget. Okay. Okay. Interesting. He has an AK-47 as well. He has a unique semi-automatic rifle, so I'm not going to change that up. The only problem with this submachine gun is it does draw a lot of fire, or a lot of attention because of the gunfire. But it is a nice secondary weapon, so I can't bash it too bad. Okay. What does he have again? Oh, he's just famous and he can get a personal vehicle. He already has some nice weapons, so I'm not going to worry about him too much. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now everyone has a primary and a secondary weapon. Alright. Oh, look at that. So, okay. They still dislike DedSec, that's fine. I'd like to get her on my team just so I can see what she's capable of. Alright. Oh, looks like there is... Now the one thing I wonder is these skilled operatives that you can get. Are they random for everybody?
Actually, the strangest thing about her is that she's not weighed down by old soup cans at the bottom of the Thames. She's a load of dodgy gambling debts and she's refusing financial help from a rich friend.
Strange. An addict would never say no to cash, even if there were strings attached.
You're right. A gambling addict making a bad life choice. Oh, the mystery. You'd better talk to the friend if you want to crack this one.
Good thinking. Bagley boy, get us a meeting, please.
See what I mean about cargo drones? It'd be a lot easier than... That's not a cargo drone, is it? No, that's a counter drone. That's a riot drone. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Is there a lift around here? Actually, I don't think it matters. I might just be able... Maybe the skilled operatives look different and have different capabilities for everybody. I have no idea. Oh, I can't climb this. Okay. Why can't I climb this? What is this? Spiderbot. Whenever you see these, that usually means that there's something that Spiderbot needs. Or you need a Spiderbot for something in the vicinity. Not always, but most of the time I've noticed this. So let's look around, see if we can't find an opening somewhere. Oops, come on. Okay. Platforming with a Spiderbot? This is unique. Oh, of course I would do that. Why wouldn't I do that? No fun if you make it too easy, right? If I was using my Spiderbot, I wouldn't have as many issues. And I double jump. Make this a lot easier. Alright. Okay. And done. Cool. Oh my. Ooh. Not good. Not good. Alright. I'm done with this. Oh my.
Terrorists, criminals,
Sorry.
everyday accidents.
Oh my.
There are too many
Everyday accidents as I run over two people.
threats
That's
facing
terrible.
our community. But there are also those who stand against them. The government has put the new National Health Service at the center of national security. So, if you're looking for a way to serve your community, try serving your country. The NHS. We might be smaller, but we still care.
Alright.
I heard you need help with the situation.
This is about my friend, isn't it? Oh, God. She's okay, right? She's in way over her head.
I'm listening.
She's destroying her life with this stupid gambling. I tried to help her get out of debt, but no. Now she's off to meet those Clan Kelly thugs. They're going to kill her.
Sounds like a nasty business. I'll send word of this through the network.
I've tracked our naughty little gambler to a location that's crawling with Clan Kelly goons.
Let's take a closer look.
Okay. Ugh. No! That's far. All the way on the other side of the map. No! Alright.
Auto drive now enabled.
This is gonna take a lot longer for auto drive, but safer. Fine, I'll drive.
Auto drive now disabled.
Oh! I guess I could have used the fast travel system. I've never tried it. Ooh. 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 was telling my girl I can drive a lot better in this game than I can in other games. Usually, I make a lot of mistakes sometimes, but typically speaking, I'd be running into practically everything if I was playing other free roaming games, but Watch Dogs, I've always done well. A lot better at driving. I know I'm not that great, but I'm doing better than I do in other games. Can't even tell you how many times I got frustrated at the driving mechanics. And like, I'm not saying the driving mechanics are bad in GTA, didn't feel very comfortable with the driving mechanics. I always ran into stuff unintentionally.
I've been taking bets with some of the others. If you can rescue our gambler friend from the area, I get 50 quid. Get to her quickly.
You better give me half of it. Alright. Changing things up a bit. Alright.
The hostage is in here. Let's get her out.
Stop slapping. Ooh, Trey. Chase drone actually beat that thing. Well, it uses electric rounds. I can tell why. Key to unlock. Where's the key? Look at that. Okay. Now there's the key. Oh, cool. What's up? What are you? Cameraman? Okay. Move, please. Ah, here we go. Oh my gosh. Can't fly this thing at all. Here we go. Just in case. I wish there was a way I could just like, oh, well, of course I could just drop it. Disable it and then just come in close. Punch it. I'm coming. Let's go. Let's go. You're an interesting character. Let's go. This one. This way. Get you out of this zone. Come on.
Congratulations on your great victory. You might want to check on them.
Ooh, bus almost hit me.
You alright, friend?
Thanks for the help, but I've done this before.
What?
Alright. Well, maybe I don't. It was the perfect con. It should have worked.
What do you mean?
I ran up a big tab on purpose. Figured they'd hook me and then I'd nail them with a virus to drain their funds. Thing is, I wasn't expecting them to go so ultra-violent on me.
Obviously.
Here's an idea. How about you plant the virus for me? You know, for a piece of the action?
Okay, I'm on it.
Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. That's fine.
So she was actually gambling with her own life. Talk about raising the stakes.
If we give that gal a hand, she might join us.
I found your Clan Kelly lieutenant who used the same password for everything since middle school. Should make a good target for the crypto virus. I'll send you their details.
Okay. Please say. Wait. What? No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Wait, what is going on here? I thought I just accepted a mission for you.
Something tells me you want to help the resistance.
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
We can try. What's the problem?
My friend's got this really bad autoimmune disorder. And ever since the NHS went down in flames, they've been struggling just to get proper treatment. So this Clan Kelly doctor gets wind of it, don't ask me how, and makes us an offer. What choice did we have? We paid up.
I'm listening.
The mob drugs worked. But now that they're hooked, the doctor is jacking up the price. They can't afford it. And I don't know what to do.
Bomba clot. Don't worry. We'll get your friend's medicine and we'll sort out this mess.
That's strange. I thought I just got a mission from her. Huh. Interesting. That's weird. That's weird. I don't understand.
We are not helpless. You hear me? If you want things to change, there's something you can do.
Oh, tell me you're dead sick. You can help me take down the Snatch Squad.
What?
How about you guys should give me a mission I can actually do? I might have to restart the game because it's just taking me to this mission right here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna end this session for right now until I can figure out what's really going on. But I will probably pick it up again later. Maybe, hopefully, my system won't be acting all crazy and cutting in and out. But hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Let me know if there's anything you want to see in particular, and I'll try and include it next time.